Before we begin today's video, I'd just like to let you know that this is a remaster of this video right here, which I have the link to in description below. The Stony Point line is frequently cited as Melbourne's weirdest and strangest train line, as although it's operated and owned by Metro Trains Melbourne, it is operated with a two-car V-Line Sprinter diesel train set hired from V-Line on a daily basis, and the line has such low frequencies of every 1.5 to 2 hours due to being single track all the way with no passing loops. So today, I'm riding Metro's Stony Point line to and from Stony Point. The train we're riding today to Stony Point is the 11:16 service from Frankston, stopping all stations to Stony Point. This service is run by two V-Line Sprinters. The average journey time on the Stony Point line is about 36 minutes, and this here is the interior of our train. I'd just like to say, the seats on V-Line's Sprinter diesel multiple units are really comfortable. The fabric upholstery feels very nice, and the seats on these trains are very soft as well. The V-Line Sprinters feature a 2x3 seating arrangement. Our train then departs Frankston, bound for Stony Point. Upon arriving at Stony Point, we are expected to depart Stony Point, headed back to Frankston at 12:08 in the afternoon.
Baxter, Suede 11:16 service towards Stony Point. Your next station is Suede.
To travel on the Stony Point train line, all you need is a Mikey card. For default Mikey fares, a concession costs $2.85 and a full fare is $5.70. For Mikey pass fares, a concession would be $18 and a full fare is $36. This first station on the line is Leonora Station, which serves the Peninsula campus of Monash University. Now, in case you've been wondering what kind of train served Stony Point before the introduction of two-car V-Line Sprinter diesel multiple units to Stony Point, well, it was a two-carriage V-Line A-class diesel locomotive haul train that went to and from Stony Point every day. The next stop for this train is Baxter Station. This station was the junction for the Mornington line, which is now owned and operated by the Mornington Tourist Railway. This station is also probably the worst on the Stony Point line because the platform can only fit trains of no more than 2 carriages long. Up next is Somerville Station. Somerville is quite a unique one. It has this abandoned freight loading dock, which was used by steam-hauled freight trains during the 1900s. Currently, the sole surviving freight service on the Stony Point line is the Long Island Steel train, which runs to and from Hastings only once a day. This next station is Tyab. There's not really much to say about it. This abandoned crane is all that remains of the former goods yard at our next station, Hastings Station. The years haven't been so kind to Hastings recently, with the station building burning down on the night of December 21st, 2024, only having been recently rebuilt. Here's our next station of Bittern. Bittern originally served as the junction for the Red Hill line and the Stony Point line from December 1921 to July 1953, which is when the Red Hill line was closed down due to declining ridership. However, you can change at Bittern for the Route 782 bus, which runs from Frankston to Flinders via Somerville, Tyab, Hastings, Bittern, Morridu and Crib Point train stations. The next station, Morridu, has quite an interesting backstory. Morridu originally opened in 1960, originally being named Rail Motor Stopping Place number 15. It got its current name in 1996. Morridu is an indigenous word believed to mean powder and shot. Our next station is Crib Point. Some interesting facts about Crib Point is that a former freight yard was originally located opposite of the station, while a branch line and triangle junction into HMAS server routes was located at the upper end of the station. So we've arrived into Stony Point. A little interesting fact about Stony Point Station is that quite recently, Metro sent their evaluation carriage EV120 to and from Stony Point on an inspection run. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, comment and subscribe. It helps out the channel a lot. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video soon.